everybody, welcome to the Crafty Maven Getaway. Today is Stash It Monday, where I'll be showing you ways to use your stash. I'm doing things a little bit differently here. I'm coming on live and then I'm going to go ahead and fast forward, but I kind of want to talk to you really quick about what my inspiration is, how I came about to choosing all my products. So I normally will sit in my room, and I'm not kidding you, things are not easy, and I will never ever say that they are. For me, I will be honest, I take a couple hours just to prepare to get everything that I want to work with. But I knew this was going to be my starting point. I had this sticker, I have a son and a daughter, and knew that I was never going to use it for them. But I have a sister, and so she just recently came out to visit, so I knew just with the sticker, this was my inspiration on where I wanted it in my starting point. So what I did was I looked at all the colors, a beautiful color combination. And then I went into my stash and remembered I had a Heidi Swapp products. And look at that. Tell me if that's not perfect right there. Gorgeous. Okay, so here is what I have. I'm just going to show you really quick, and then I'm going to get started on this layout, and I hope you like this way I did the video. Here is the papers I'm going to quickly use. I might pull out a few more. I'm not sure yet, but definitely here's my starting point. Some tags, and I do have some other stuff from this collection as well that is in my little box to get started. But this is what I have, and let's go ahead and get you fast forward and see what I come up with.
Okay, so let's get started. I ended up getting out that diagonal paper so that way I could use the other side later on in my layout. Then I grabbed some Making Memory acrylic paints. How many of you guys still have those? Those are from 2004 because it said on the box. And most of them, mine are still sealed. Now some of them are dried out, and then some of them still have, I think it's like an oil that's in them. But if they are dried out, don't throw them away. What you can do is I add water and I just shake it until it becomes liquid again, and you know what? It's good as new. So now that I finally mixed enough colors to create the color of that pinkish purple that I wanted, I'm going to go ahead and fingers crossed that I don't mess this up. I'm going to start adding brush strokes. Now I'm going to grab my photo to kind of see if that's like a good enough size and realize no, I'm going to want some more. So I'm going to make it a lot bigger. Once I get that done, I'm going to start, what do I do? I let it dry, and then I come back, and adhere the paper. Put the photo down again to see if that looks good and I like what I see. So then I'm going to move on to some wood veneers that I pulled out of my stash for this layout. And I'm going to use the excess extra paint that is left over. Now I noticed right away that the paper, that background paper, not the diagonal one, but it's like a cream with like pink mixed into the background with circles on it. I noticed that the pink matches perfectly with that other pink that is not like a purplish. I feel like there's too much pink talking. But anyways, I thought I was going to use it, decided against it, and I move on to matting up my photos. Now this layout, or this video, I do try to give you guys, since I know there's so much talk that everyone wants to see a little bit of variety in process videos where there's less white, and I really have been trying to give you guys that between the last video and this one. That background paper does have a pattern print. It's circles. Hopefully I delivered for you guys, but I'm really trying. Next I'm going to grab some more extra paper, and I'm just going to keep matting until I like the layers that I get. I'm going to try different ones. There's quite a couple of 6x6 pads that I also pulled out when I made my own little stash kit for this layout of colors that I think would go really well with my layout. And speaking of a stash kit, you know, we're all about using up our stash. In fact, a lot of YouTubers, I noticed that is their goal, is to really truly use their stash. And I've kind of made that my goal too, and I realized that in order to do that, I have to buy less, which I'm kind of on a strict budget right now because my sister's wedding, but that's another story. But one way that I'm finding on how to do that and use up my stash is I'm trying to grab a little bit of everything, meaning wood veneers, enamel dots, tags, 6x6 pads, So that way when I go to make my layout, I have a little bit of everything, and I'm going to try to find a home for most of it. Obviously, if I have a whole entire sticker sheet, I'm not going to do that, but you know, at least 1 or 2 stickers from that sticker sheet. Speaking of stickers, okay, so you see those gorgeous circle, they're not really acrylic pieces. I don't know how to describe that. It's like a plasticky type sticker. It's by Heidi Swap, and I got those at Michael's. I love those things, and I'm thinking I was going to use the whole thing, but I ended up cutting it down instead. I cannot find them anywhere. I am not kidding you. I put all my stuff away out of that kit so I could go back to my December daily for my, you know, own personal YouTube channel. And I cannot find them anywhere. And I was so hoping that while I was editing this video that it was going to show up. Like I was going to see, like, I don't know, like in the video I was going to fall into like the muffin pan, or you know, that you see up on the top corner left corner, and or like underneath a piece of paper. But no, I'm still searching for those babies. Anyways, here I grabbed that Heidi Swap frame, and I want to say that it's the same collection, Serendipity. It doesn't say anywhere on the package. However, those colors are exactly what's on that diagonal page. So I think I got them at 2Ps when they were in business. Oh, I missed that place. Okay, so here I am fussing with my layers, and I can't remember if I already said this because this is like my 4th time trying to do this voiceover. I try to keep as much as I can for you guys without it being too long. So it was about an hour and a half worth of filming that I edited down to about 11 minutes. So I do try to keep some parts in there where you see me kind of figuring out a home for everything and kind of get the layers. I usually, as just a little tip, play with layers until they until it just works. Okay. So I'm still fussy with that. Oh, that's another thing too. If I already said this, I'm so sorry. But the acrylic paint, if it's old, add a little water if it's dried out, because they will still work, I promise. Okay. So here I am still fussing, obviously, with that picture. Let's see where I'm at right now and how many more minutes. Okay. Just want to make sure I have enough time. Okay, and then I'm going to grab those circle stickers, and I'm going to place them in a different position than what I thought I was going to place them. And then I'm going to add the sticker that says Sisters, and there's my title. But I am going to later on grab some gold letters as well, and it will say Sisters Always. Here I find this perfect sticker from Cute Girl, I think it was, that has all the colors that are on there, but I felt like I was trying to force myself to use it. So I end up going back to the other sticker that I really want to use that says Sisters Best Friends. And at first I was going to use those 2 stickers by themselves, but I ended up just stacking them up and using them. Next I'm going to grab a Dear Lizzie flare. That's another great product to use on your page. I unfortunately had to throw most of mine away because they rusted. However, the one company that has not rusted yet is the American Craft. So American Craft, keep on doing what you're doing. Okay, after placing those triangles all over the layout as if they were enamel dots, I'm going to go ahead and use some Heidi Swap Shine to add some splatters all over the layout. Then I'm going to go ahead and adhere, oh my goodness, I cannot talk, adhere those wood veneers down as well and find a home for those. After that, I then am going to, oh, here I am going to add the title, that Always, that I was talking about earlier. And let's see here, because I know I'm getting close to the end. Here is some fiber that I'm going to use for the tags, and you know what? I love fiber. I say we bring it back. Anyways, guys, time is ending, so thank you for joining me today on the Crafty Maven Getaway. I hope I inspired you to use your stash. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Also, you can check out more of my videos for inspiration over at my channel using the link below. Hope to find you over there soon. Have a great day. Bye. Oh yeah, and then I realized it's not goodbye. I actually put some enamel dots on there. Anyways, guys, you're going to watch me do a few enamel dots sprinkled all over the page, and then I'm going to call it good. Have a great day. Bye.